Hey, 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 hey. Hey, y'all, hey, y'all, hey, y'all, hey, y'all. It's the BYOB after dark, after midnight, after morning, late night train to your money. I'm excited to be here. I'm here with my sisters. We are here. Hope that you're ready. Look, it's Friday night. Hey, hey, hey. I am Tisha Marie Johnson. Thank you so much for being here. We're excited. Listen, go ahead and share the broadcast. Go to bit.ly/BYOBshow20 so you can pick up a quick start guide for your business. We're talking about wealth tonight, how to get your wealth on, the late night wealth chat. I'm here with my sisters. We're excited to be here. And it's going to be a good conversation tonight, but go ahead, share this broadcast. Share this conversation with somebody that you know that's still up, winding it on down. But we got some business to take care of before you wind it on down tonight. So again, thank you so much for being here and welcome. I'm Tisha Marie Johnson, your relationship coach. I'm the one to help you manifest true and lasting love. I can help you manifest the right man. So if that's you, we probably need to have a conversation. But we're going to fit it in tonight. Your money and your relationships, they go together. Like oil and water, right? No. No. Like biscuits and gravy, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So, again, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to let my sisters introduce themselves and we're going to get this conversation started.
Well, they got to be sopping good, girl. Sopping good if they're biscuits and gravy. That's all I got to say about that. We do talk about relationships, not only with your money, your mind, your work, your whatever. We do talk about it holistically, all of it as it pertains to you as a person, an individual to get your come up. I am Stephanie Lane, and I got my Barry White voice going on, y'all, so I'm about to sip every now and again just so I can get it clear. So yes, I am acting goofy tonight because it's Friday and it's late, actually Saturday morning. But I'm with the Black Women's Career Council, y'all. We do all things career oriented. We have a three-pronged approach, y'all. We make sure that you get the money that you deserve, the position that you earn. And if you want to get a new career or level up within your career, we help you to do that. So you come find us. Hey, we have some exciting stuff coming up, so make sure you stay tuned. We're going to be making some huge announcements. So always stay tuned to us. And we come on. This is the BYOB Midnight Crew. We turn up, we show out, we act nutty, and we just like for you guys to come hang out with us for a little bit. If you have any questions, comments, make sure you put that down. Put that down in there. It's like church, call and response. We like to, hey, you miss it. We miss you too, Miss Diane. Thank you for coming back and joining us. So, hey, y'all. Hey, sis. We see you. I see you. So make sure that you guys, if this is your first time coming, shout out. Let us know where you're from so we can shout you out. But make sure you hit the notification bell. If you're on YouTube or if you're on Facebook, make sure you hit that bell so that you'll know when we come on. If you're on Periscope, there is the little guy in the corner. Hit his head. Just touch it, tap it, and it'll let you know when we come on. So look forward to tonight with you, CJ.
I'm sorry. I was just letting it breathe, letting that music breathe. Happy Friday! How y'all doing? Oh my goodness! Yes, it's Friday, and we're ready to get paid. We talking about money. It's the late night crew. How is everyone doing? I am Shaquanda CJ Austin, also an accountant, also a money mindset coach, and owner of Johnson's Bookkeeping and Tax. With business owners such as yourselves, you guys hire me to take care of your financial planning, and financial planning is something you absolutely need to succeed. So super excited to be here with my girls. Yes, and we ready to hang, kick off our shoes, and get the party swing tonight. Oh, it's all right. Okay, I too am being very goofy tonight. I don't. It's Friday. I don't know about y'all, but I didn't have one of those weeks. I didn't
Ooh-wee.
have one of those weeks. Anytime we make it through another week of this madness, I'ma need you to do whatever it is you need to do to make sure you stay sane. And we might dance, we might act a fool, we might kick off a praise break. You just never know with the midnight crew, y'all. We
Right.
never know. But all is welcome. All is welcome. So y'all come on in here. Let me go on mute because me and my high pitch and this high laugh. Yes, it is. Let me go ahead because I am delirious. But I am so happy to be here. Y'all share out the broadcast. Share out the broadcast. We miss y'all too. How have y'all week been? Let us know how your week been going. How's everything been going with you? Come on, let's have some conversation. Don't let us just talk by ourselves. So with that, we gonna get it started, get it popping. It's Friday, late night crew. We're gonna
Right.
talk to you about some money and get your stuff going. So let me go on mute and let's get this started. This party started, right?
All right. So, hey, y'all. Money, money, money. Sometimes it's a difficult conversation for some. For others, it could be easy. It just depends on how you think about it, what you do with it, what you know about it. Um, and so we really gonna have this conversation. And this probably is a table conversation, one that should have been had while you're sitting down eating with your family, right? And so first things first, y'all, your money matters. The money that you make, no matter how big or how small, the money that you make currently, it matters. Why? Because it does something for you. There's some action in money. People don't, we're going to talk a little bit about mindset. Money is action. It has an action that comes along with it. It does something for you. It does something when you give it to someone. It does something when you receive it. You got to really understand that. A lot of people, there are all kinds of books out there that talk about that it's energy because there's an action behind it, right? And so you got to really understand that your money that you make, that you create, whether you're working for someone, that you're working for yourself, that you bring into you, it matters. Also, the money that you save matters as well. Why? Because now you're putting something, you're putting it somewhere. You're putting it, what our coach would say, a name to it. You're putting it, saving it away for a rainy day, for a purpose, for a reason. So you're giving it a title now. So I just started off with money it has an action that comes along with it, but now you put a title when you start saving it. So that matters. It matters more than what you really think. For some folk, they don't look at it. They don't analyze the money the way that we do. And so that's why we're having this conversation, because it really needs to be had. And you really need to understand that. Those of us who are really studying about generation wealth, creating a legacy, how does this money thing work? How is it that some people have money and others don't? These are the conversations people are having, guys. And once you finally grasp this concept and you can understand that that money, when it moves, there's action to it, and that it does have a meaning to it, that it does have a purpose for you. It feeds your family. It takes care of you. You're able to go buy rocks, the tissue paper, y'all, because tissue paper was scarce, but you're able to go buy that. You're able to go buy the paper towels. I'm looking around because I'm looking at all the things I see in my house. I'm able to go buy a pantry full of food for the kids, pots and pans if I need it, my dishes, anything that you need. Money helps you get it. It helps you execute. It has an action. So thus, if I save it, I give purpose because I'm giving it a name. I'm giving it something that it's going to do for me in the future. I hope somebody heard me because I know I get hype all the time when I start going. But I hope you're understanding what I'm trying to tell you. And the sooner you get this, the better off you'll be. Because the money that starts coming into you and you know how much it matters, maybe that money that matters to you won't leave your hand as fast as it has been in the past. Maybe that money that always lands in that left hand may go into that right hand a little more, into that savings. You're giving that money a little more meaning, giving it a purpose. You're putting a title on it. You're getting a name. You're putting a name on it. When we start looking at our money and doing that and dividing and purposing it, it becomes something totally different for you. It's called freedom, y'all. It's called, I mean, whatever purpose you put on it, it's called, I'm saving this so that I can go on vacation. I'm saving this so that I can go visit somebody when COVID is over. I'm saving this so that I can buy that brand new Beamer. I'm saving this so that I can go, on this vacation trip that I wanted to go on for years and just never did or never had because I never had the money. And that moves me into, you better watch how you talk about your money. Because if your money matters, then you wouldn't talk about how you don't have it. You talk about it as, I'm going to go get it. I'm going to go find it because it does matter and it's for me. TJ, money queen.
Girl, you know you talking my language. I'm over here. I could just be like, preach, preach, preach. You hype. Oh man, you got me hype. Hi Jay, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sharing out the broadcast. Jay says that yes, money takes action for us, and it does. OMG. Girl, you better say it. Buy that house. Now, when you put things in the atmosphere like that, like Stephanie said, you want to be careful how you talk about your money. Buy that house. Save this car. Save for this car. Go on this vacation. Start this business. You put that kind of stuff in the atmosphere. But so the question is, what are you saying? What are you speaking? What are you saying? So Stephanie, she started it out for us, right? And brought you all the way back, but to this point, this segue. What if you're not speaking things? What if you're just sitting on your ass and not doing anything? You're waiting for something. You're waiting for the next stimulus. And I'ma say it. Don't be mad. Y'all know I said, then I love you after. You're waiting for the stimulus and you're waiting for this one and you're waiting for that one and you're waiting for that thing. But listen, we all know at some point all that stuff gonna go away. You was waiting for unemployment, that's done. Done, died, or no more unemployment. Now what you gonna do? We're waiting for they can't put you out for rent. Well, now they can evict you again. So now what you gonna do? So the thing is, what are you speaking? What are you saying? Jay says large sums come to me on a continuous basis over and over again. I'm not mad at you, Jay. And I bet it's because Jay is consistently putting her money out there in the atmosphere. There is truly covenant energy behind it. And guess what else? I bet Jay have a great relationship with her money because that's another thing. What's your relationship like with your money? Just like Stephanie mentioned, girl, do you throw money aside like he ain't nobody? Or do you rub money's back and forth. We got the relationship coach right here. It is Friday.
You are clowning,
Man, that
CJ.
Scorpio is oozing to the core. Let me digress. And I'm just saying, what is your relationship with your money? And so that is usually indicative to the amount of money that you're going to have. Jay is proof right here. So what I'm saying is, don't sit there, don't have excuses, and realize. So what's the okay? Let's just say this. What's the difference between Jay, myself, Tisha, and Stephanie, and you? Nothing. It's just the fact that even while we are in quarantine, even while we may be but you may be in between jobs, you may not have a job, you may be looking for the next meal, but you can still have action words and put that energy in the air that money's not an issue for me. You can still say that I'll still be able to go on that vacation. You can say, you know what, all my needs are met. My kids have what they need for the school year. You can put all of that in the atmosphere, and guess what happens? Is either you're going to get money or you're going to get some favor. I told you I'll shift in a minute. You're going to either get some money coming your way or you're going to get some favor. And what does favor look like? Somebody coming to give you free clothes. Somebody coming to drop you off some food. Somebody coming to get you school supplies. Somebody coming giving you keys to a brand new house or car. That is what happens. But as long as you sitting there saying, oh, woe is me, I am undone, and oh my God, and this is what happened to me, and this one is the blame, and that one is the blame, and the other is the blame, then guess what happens? That's victim mentality, and that closes the door of the money. So that money energy just completely pass you by. It's like, oh no, even money don't want to hang with you. Money don't want to hang with you in that. Oh my God, money's like, oh girl, I'm a road, I'm nice and I'm nice to looking and I have a very good energy and spirit. I'm not sitting up here. No, she talking too much negativity, and I ain't nobody got time for that. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna roll my little energy on to the woman like Jay, who's sitting up here speaking all kinds of good stuff, right? And then so money lands at her door in her bank account and in her business. So those are the types of things that you want to implement. It sounds very basic because it really is basic. Are you telling me, CJ, the difference between me having money and not having money is what comes out of my mouth? That's exactly what I am telling you. So how about we try? How about we try? Like, what was that? Lionel. I'm going all the way back. There used to be a toy store called Lionel Playworld. I don't know if y'all remember it, if y'all had it in y'all town, but it used to say, "We turn that frown upside down." That's what we're gonna do. Let's turn that frown upside down. Uh, and let's speak this money in the atmosphere, in your pocket. And I want y'all to come back and give y'all testimony and let us know how the Midnight Crew changed your bottom line. I'm telling you, I am not a money mindset coach for no reason. Yes, you are so welcome, sis. Thank you so much for rocking with us this late. What you got with that Miss Fire Friday Tisha?
I didn't get to do my Fiery Friday tonight, so I'm just a little upset and wired about it. Nonetheless, so I started talking about biscuits and gravy. So I never knew that I should have that kind of relationship with my money. One in which you speak well of it. At a point I was told, you should say things about it. But, as we have grown and as things have changed, and especially in being in 2020, which has turned out, I don't think like anybody ever expected that it would, I can truly say that I have a different relationship with my money. And, just like if I had a boo, I would whisper sweet nothings to my boo. So why wouldn't I whisper sweet nothings to my bank account? So you gotta look at it and make it make sense for wherever it is that you are. So for me, yeah, relationship, love. Of course, we know it's not that we love money, that we're obsessing over money, but it's just like oxygen. You just gotta have it. Money does answer all things, so you need it. I'm cute, but I cannot go to the water company and say, "Hey, y'all, you see all this fineness? Come on, pay that bill this month." That's not gonna work. I might be able to get it by another means. I ain't trying to do that. I'm just saying that in and of itself is not going to work. So you got to have a real strategy. You gotta have a real technique. Yeah, I was about to take it somewhere else, but CJ kind of brought the word, so we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it clean.
You
Plus, I
can
already
share. You
got.
can share.
I done already got in trouble this month, this week, expressing my feelings about certain things and money. So I'm just gonna stay in my lane relationship. But I do have a thing or two to help to share with some women who putting money over relationship. Nonetheless, I appreciate the learning and the maturing, just like in any relationship that you have to have with my money, and the fact that I have to give it energy. I have to give it attention. I just was like, whatever. It's the same it was. Because I remember what Coach would always say, you look at your bank account today. No, it said the same funky thing it said yesterday. No, I ain't look at it. But I understand. I mean, it could be just like a relationship. He might have jacked up yesterday, but I can't look at him that way today. I gotta remember, where is the love? Where's the love? Where is the love? You said you give to me throughout eternity. Okay, so be mindful of the words that you speak and, get sweet with it. Whisper sweet nothings to your money.
Y'all, I talks to my money. I talks to my money, y'all. I just do. And it becomes, yes, Jay, we are grown, very grown, overgrown, okay, past grown. And so when you have that kind of relationship with money, when you get to that level, when you start really understanding some of the things, and some to you, if you've never heard this, it may sound ludicrous, it may sound crazy. You're like, I'm not doing that. But I'm gonna tell you what happens. There is a shift that occurs. There was one time when you start searching for money. You had to go find your money. You had to go look for your money. The shift occurs. Money is hunting you down. It's coming, knocking your door down. It's coming. CJ said it. She said it a little differently. She said it, people get it. She called it favor. And it is. But you get so over blessed that you're like, how did this happen? And you forget sometimes what was the past and how you looked at your money. I can remember when I started my little journey out with money, and it was with checks, right? We had the checkbook and you had to balance. Y'all, I couldn't balance a checkbook to save my soul. My relationship with money was so bad. I hated to look at the checkbook. I hated to do the subtraction, y'all. I had an issue with that. Because dadgummit, I worked too hard. Why am I subtracting? I didn't understand it. And every time I would subtract, my attitude was worse, right? So I stopped altogether. I'm like, And guess what happened to my money when I stopped paying it attention and I stopped subtracting and looking at it and keeping it up with it in my checkbook? Check bounce, more money out. Another check bounce, more money out. I'm owing now. How did I get to that place? Now, that's been some years ago, y'all, like a long time ago, well over 20 years ago. So now, of course, that mindset has definitely shifted. But heck, I know there's some people listening right now that still has that mentality. And I'm telling you, I'm witness to you that you've got to change that mindset. And as soon as the sooner the better. And as soon as you do, you'll start seeing some shifts. I promise you, you will, in your money, in your bank account, like within the next week or two, because you're paying it some attention. You're giving it attention that it deserves. Because again, it has purpose. It matters. So that moves us to our next thing, guys. People have sung about this. People have done the boot scooting boogie on this. People have even rapped about this. Money is time and time is money. What are you doing with your time? How are you spending your time? Is your time is your time costing you? What you're doing, the activities that you're filling up your day, is it costing you? Or is it bringing you the money that you deserve? Because we could do a whole lot of wasteful things. I don't know if I can't remember the hours. CJ, you may remember. I can't remember the hours that people spend on an average on Facebook or on social media, period. Is ridiculous. 5 hours, is it? Something like that a day? And half y'all want to go to the gym for 30 minutes. Really? But we're going to spend 5 hours on social media. To Marshall's. Marshall's is a sin city. So yeah, guys, what are you doing with your time? How are you spending your time? How are you? Because I'm gonna tell you, every day when I wake up, there's money on my mind and my mind on my money. And I'm taking action on my money. I'm doing things that are going to yield me some results, my ROI. You got to think of everything that you're doing. There's a return on investment. And dadgummit, I want my return at the end of the day. I want to be able to look back. And if I didn't get it that day, guess what? Whatever I did, I see it coming in the future. Because not only did I put a title on that money, I put a title on the things that I was doing to bring in that money. So what are you doing with your time? CJ, time is money. Money is time.
Girl, I was trying. But you brought it up about time is money and money is time. When I tell you, and you are so right about the amount of time people spend on social media, but what about the time people spend on television watching? I promise y'all, I think the last show that I watched was Scandal or girl, I think it was Empire. Oh, Jamal, girl, that I don't even think it was like shows ago. Darren is almost 5, and it probably was when I was maternity leave, because I had made up in my mind when I got serious about my time and my money. When I got serious about my time, my money changed. I ain't got time. There is a song, y'all know I probably I've referenced it, that was on Creed. Y'all, here we go with the movies. Do y'all remember that song when Creed, in the movie Creed, when he fought at the end, and there was a song from some guy, UK guy, said, "Tell them don't waste my time." Oh man, if it ain't money, I ain't involved. Tell them don't waste my time. When I was like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. I forgot those guys' names. If y'all go find that song, oh my goodness, it is everything to me. That's on my playlist. Because if it's not money, I'm not involved. Tell them don't waste my time. I am a single mom with 3 children now. I swear. I promise you they grow every day. Something is wrong with the shoes these days and the clothes. Because I'm trying to understand how the clothes and the shoes shrinking. I just bought them. I just bought them. So, yes, when it comes down to time, I'm going to tell you another one. When people jump into your DM, now I'm just being, look, I'm going here. How you doing? Let's just be friends. Baby, I don't have time for friends. I don't have time for no new friends. I don't have, I'm trying to cultivate the ones that I have, that I barely have time to see and talk to, family, and oh my goodness, I just don't. And so I'm trying to figure out, when do these folks have time to do this? But this is the best one. This is the best one. I tell my clients all the time when they say, I'm bored. Bored? I haven't been bored in 20 years. I promise you I haven't. I have not been bored in over 20 years. Now, maybe somebody may say, girl, you know what? Maybe you're doing too much. You're working too much. If you ain't been bored and watched a TV show, your life sound a little boring. But you call it whatever you want. But my bank account is, I love it. Because don't get me wrong, I work hard. Oh, but when I play harder. But you have to understand when that time comes. So time is everything. When it's time and you want to give yourself a time, and don't get me wrong, y'all, I'm balanced. You know, I still have time. I made time, spend time with my kids. You know, we went swimming. But at the end of the day, guess what? If you give to them, now they're in bed. Now, and guess what mommy's doing? Working. Guess what mommy's going to do when we get off? Working. So your time is everything. Time is just as important as the relationship that you have with money, in my opinion. And I'm just saying, I'm those who be in my DM talking about, let's be friends, need a new friend. I don't mean to be rude. I don't be rude at all. I just am like, are we doing business? What are we doing? What are we doing? Because this little small talk stuff, I really don't have time for that. Not being me. I love you. I just don't have time for that. You know, can we talk? You need a consultation? So what we doing? What we doing? Yes, because no, I've not seen bored in over 20 years. I really haven't. I've always been doing something as it relates to earning, getting ready for retiring, and doing some sort of business. So it is so important. So I'm saying all that to say, if you're saying, hey, I'm bored, start a business. If he's saying I don't have nothing to do, find something at home to do and make some money off of it. And again,
Oh, CJ,
yeah,
you said something about retiring, and someone said today, just today, retirement is not an age. Isn't that powerful? I was like, you daggum right. But we've been so conditioned to think Retirement is an age. Or when I get 62 or 65 or the rule of 19 or rule of 85, whatever the thing is, it's
The
like,
rule of 70.
I'm not sitting here trying to count up how many days and years I got to. What? Are you kidding
Yes,
me?
it's the rule of 70.
Retirement, y'all. Retirement. This was the best advice I had today. Retirement is not an age. I hope y'all catch that.
You know what? That is a tweetable moment, because guess what? I think I know I was born to do this. I know I was born a money mindset coach. I have been doing this since I've been accounting. I've just never been your typical accountant. I just never got money for the work that I was doing at that time. So I'm saying all that to say, when you say that, do you know I was saying I was going to retire at 35 for the longest. I wasn't 21 yet, because I'll never forget, I was very serious about mutual funds and investing and all that at 19, and I did the math, and I was like, I could retire with this amount at 35. But guess what I did? Don't do what I did, guys. I listened to the voices around me. I listened to people say, girl, what are you talking about? Retiring at 35. You know, I think, you know what, Shaquanda, I know you're ambitious. I know you have about 4 jobs with no kids at this point. But I think that is unrealistic expectations. And guess what? When they said that, I believed it. After I argued with them, I debated a while. But afterwards, I was like, well, CJ, maybe you are tripping. Maybe you should stay at that Fortune 50 job. Because I always was an entrepreneur. Maybe you shouldn't spend more time building your business and just stay at this job. What are you talking about? You're making 6 figures. You know, why are you upset? Like, why aren't you content? Not upset. Why aren't you content? Shaquanda, why aren't you content? Who retires at 35? And I kept saying, I am. I will. And so then I was like, okay, well, maybe you are tripping, CJ. Okay, just stay here. Because stay here. This is where your family said this is more comfortable. It's a steady paycheck and all of that. So what I want y'all to do is do not listen to me. Don't listen to those voices. Don't do what I did. If you're 19 and you know you can retire at 35, man, go after it. They got kids that retire way before that. And so listen, when I put that in the atmosphere that it ain't gonna happen, here I am, almost 45, and I haven't retired. But I'm gonna redeem those times and those years. Those gonna come. But that leads to the other segue, Stephanie. How can we believe, not just help our unbelief? There are those who believe, but you are amongst all of those in your environment that don't believe. Not that they don't love you. You know, I had a very good support. They felt like they were helping me because they were like, girl, I already see how hard you work. I already see how you go after it with no kids. I couldn't imagine you're sitting here talking about making $1 million, over $1 million by the time you're 35. Oh no, baby, you're doing too much. So I believe that is a good segue into who are you surrounding? Who are you surrounded by? Who is speaking into your life? That part.
T. Marie, you got
I was just
anything?
about to say, I just knew T. Marie was jumping in on that.
Yeah. So, but I'm gonna move it forward though. Yes, time is everything. You gotta be a good manager of your time. And I can truly say I didn't I don't know, I don't think I ever thought about retiring early, but I never imagined being in a space that I was going to be fully satisfied with. So had you told me I was going to be at the government for 24 years as of a couple weeks ago, and by the way, I still didn't get my 20-year award. Did I say that? Okay. Yeah, I never thought that I would work there that long because I just didn't see that as what I love to do. So when you have a dream, you have a goal, you have a vision, like CJ said, do not let anybody throw you off. And you're talking about people being around you, and you got to be careful. You're going to have those people around you that are never going to see what it is that you see for your life. And when you get into the space with the ones that do, that's a protected, that's a sacred space, and that's a space that needs to be treasured. But a lot of times it takes a lot to get to that point. It takes you being beat down, toe down, after tearing your own self up about the dreams and the goals that you have, that of the others around you, because you begin to say, am I off? Am I really thinking, am I thinking crazy? Can me, little, girl from the city of Detroit, went to Detroit public schools, but it was a great school. Can I do this great big old thing? For me, I would say, well, all of my friends, they went on to finish college and all of that. What can I really do with my life? You can do whatever you want to do. And as we segue into the people that are around you, just like with relationship, you better be careful who's around you. You don't want to be around those girlfriends that are jealous because you got a boo and they don't. You can't be around somebody who is mad, busted, and disgusted because their marriage didn't work and you trying to make yours work, or something happened, you get out of yours, and so they want you to have a pity party with them. No, you got to be very careful who you surround yourself with, and a lot of journeys in life. Sometimes that journey is a lonely place till you get to the place you should be with the people that are going to support you and encourage you and cheer you on. So, yes, be mindful of your time, but especially be mindful of who's around you. And sometimes they're family.
Okay. All right. All right, guys, look, it's coming down to our last point for the evening. Guys, it's about your focus. What is your focus? You should be focusing on creating value to and for others instead of running around here penny pinching. Because again, that matters too. Where your focus, because that's what creates your money. If my focus is on creating value to others, helping someone else, solving a problem for someone else, I see a solution that they can't see, so I'm going to step into that gap and I'm going to fill it. And guess what happens? Y'all just guess. The inevitable happens. Money comes as a result. It comes as a result. Haven't you, when you were a kid, at least my mama would make us, female or male, if there was an elderly person and we were at the grocery store, and my mama this is the way we were raised, and she was pushing, we were leaving out, because there's 4 kids trailing behind my mom. If there is an elderly person trailing, coming out and pushing their grocery cart, she'd make one of us go get that grocery cart. It was just help that lady, help her put her groceries in her car for her. And guess what? What would happen, y'all? She would dig down into the bottom of that purse, through the lint, the sticky candy, the peppermints at the bottom of the purse, and find a quarter and give us a quarter. And let me tell y'all, we thought we were rich, because do you know what a quarter would buy back in the day? We would go to Beulah's candy store and get a brown paper bag. She would give it to us. And Miss Beulah was no little person. Miss Beulah was large in stature, y'all. She was like a big mama size, okay? And Miss Beulah would reach her hand down into the penny candy and she would fill that bag up. Brown paper bag would fill that bag up full of candy till your eyes popped out. And we thought we hit the pot of gold. I didn't understand that concept then. I get it now. And it still occurs, y'all. That same thing. My mother taught us at an early age, you see a problem, you help someone, that means you solving for that problem. You are the solution to that problem. You're filling that gap for that problem. And guess what? It's called reciprocity. It comes back to you. Abundance comes back to you. You didn't ask for it. It just happens. There's so many things that occur in our world that we can't explain. A lot of scientists like to put little scientific theories and crap on it. I don't believe the hype and all of that. And I don't know what you believe in. And since we hadn't really been having church tonight, I'm going to leave it at that. Because if we do go there, I am going to pass the collection plate because we are talking about reciprocity. Hallelujah. But it happens, right? It just is. And it is biblical. If you go read scripture, it is biblical. I will say that. But it will come back to you. Everything you do, every action has a reaction. So what are you focusing on? Maybe that might be the shift that works for you. Maybe that's the thing that you haven't really thought about. And maybe that's why your money is stalling out on you. Maybe that's why you're always in a search for it instead of it hunting you down. What are you focusing on? Because I know day in, day out, I'm constantly thinking about how can I be a value add to someone? How can, I want to go to bed. I want to rest my head at night. Not only was I value added to my children, but I was a value add to someone out there in the world. They saw they needed me. They have been praying for someone like me. They have been thinking about someone for me like me. They have been searching for someone like me to come and help them. And they found me. And as a result of that, guess what happens to me? Not that I'm asking for it. I just have a gift to help you in a certain way. And so I help you. And because I'm able to help you and solve your problem for that moment, abundance rains down. So change that focus. What are you focusing on? CJ, what you gonna focus on?
Girl, that was so good. That was so good. I am focused on my next 7 figures. That's what I'm focusing on. Do you hear what I say? What you say? I am focused on that next 7 figures. So I already know. Oh, yes, Jay, we are every Friday night. Now, it's 12, it's midnight-ish. But yes, we're every Friday night. Oh, thank you so much for rocking with us. But yes, that's what I'm focused on. I'm focused on that. Thank you so much, sis. Focused on my health. I'm focused on my kids. I'm wondering why I'm one of the only parents distant learning. God, Jesus mercy. It's another topic. But
I
that's what
feel you know. I feel that I'm there with you already. It's only been 2 days, right? I'm with you.
I'm like, why, Jesus? Yeah, I'm just very shocked. So yeah, that's what I'm focused on. And so I already know. Thank you, Jay. I already know that I need to be about it and finish this quarter strong. I already know it. I already know it. Did we talk to the people about their guide, their quick start guide that's been coming across the screen? Did we talk about that? Oh man, it was just and that's how I do it. I use that. I have my launch plan. I have a to-do list, a big one at that. So yes, yes. Oh my goodness, Jay, you might want to go to that Bitly and download the free BYOB Quick Start Guide. From we just concluded Pink Wall Street, which was amazing. Our Coach Danielle Winningham. This is her platform, and we are her mentee, and that is a quick start guide from her for you guys to help build your online business. So go to bit.ly/BYOB show 20. Yes. No sooner. See, didn't
Yes.
say words have action? No
Yeah.
sooner did I say it. Somebody in my just hit me up in my
DM.
DM talking about
You want to be my
I
friend?
can't. I should have never said. Now you know word. Why
Friends.
did I say something?
How many of us have them? Let's be friends.
Uh, 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 uh.
Before we get any further, let's be friends.
I mean, do y'all really respond to this stuff? It's 1:40 in the morning. Obviously, yeah.
That is hilarious.
Yes, I shouldn't have never said nothing. I done spoke this person up. I don't even know. Can we be friends? Okay.
Well, for those of us who don't know what BYOB is, great, Jay. Glad you went and grabbed it. It's a build your online business, guys. Build your online business. And guess what? If you're not interested in online, you're thinking, oh, I'm too shy, too scared, you still go get it because guess what? Business is business. And it's great strategy in there on just how to build a business, whether you just decide to do it online or not. So I would encourage you to go get that information for you. And guess what, y'all that's why y'all got to stay connected. Y'all got to stay tuned. You got to know because we're always throwing out announcements. Pink Wall Street is coming back. We had so many people after the fact talking about, how did I miss that? I wanted to be a part of that. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So it's coming back, y'all. It is coming back.
It was litty, fire. No, what was my word? Fire, yeah. It was all of the above. Y'all gotta get on the next one. When is it, Stephanie? October, right?
Yes, I believe. Or is it end of September? September? It's the end of September, CJ. It's
It's
all good.
September.
Yes, it's coming soon. It's coming back. People are like, look, we want to, and even the people that didn't participate, just the audience, they just wanted to know more about what people were doing. We had large audiences for 4 days solid.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah, and Pink Wall Street is about, women in business. And if you have a business, showcasing your business. We're about, uplifting our women, especially and specifically African American women who are all undeniably underserved, and we just like to make sure that we have a platform to where your business is being displayed, where you get time to talk about your passion, your purpose, and share it with the world. And so, yeah, it's coming, y'all. It's coming back. So don't look the slots. When I tell y'all the slot, what day was that? And I mentioned that there were 2 slots left. Y'all should have seen the picture. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we sold out like 4 times, so don't sleep on your spot. Go to that link right now. As a matter of fact, we haven't even started promoting it yet. Can't get my words right. But go get your spot. You can secure your spot now.
This is the price point. The price point is nothing. It is pennies. So it's nothing you're spending, it's what you're earning and what you can write off on your taxes. It's a business expense. Oh my goodness. Everybody who went on as a vendor, I bet not one person said they didn't get a return on their investment.
Mm-hmm.
Just a mere fact, we had multiple thousands of views every night. Every night. That was value add in itself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and it was your focus. You presenting a value add to the folk, then guess what? It comes back to you. It comes right back to you.
So true.
T. Marie, you gonna take us out, sis? It's that time. It's that time.
Well, wait. Let me see what Periscope doing, because if them numbers ain't right on Periscope, we need y'all to share that broadcast. We are not.
Wait a minute, Periscope. We usually
I know we're close, but I need the numbers to be above. So y'all gonna share that broadcast. Tell a friend, tell an enemy, tell a foe, tell whoever you need to tell. Come on, look at this broadcast, get this information, and we're excited. It's been an incredible conversation. So what are you focusing on as a result of you being in this conversation tonight? What's your new focus? What is it that you're going to do different with your money?
That's a great question.
What are you going to do different today, Saturday? How different is your Saturday going to look as it relates to all of who you are, but especially as it relates to your money? What are you going to do different? You can tell us in the chat.
Can I be transparent? Can I tell? Ooh. Can I be like Horseshack? Ooh. Millennials, y'all might not catch that one.
That ain't gonna know what that is.
Okay, y'all. So I have not done this. So you know what? I think I'm gonna have to start doing this. I put purpose on my money. I name my money for certain things, but I've never done it daily. Does that make sense? We do projects all the time. We do certain things. And so I do it then. But I've never put a name or an amount daily. Y'all, I think I'm going to start doing that. I think I'm to the point now in my life where I can call out how much I better make that day. How much not better, but how much I want to make and my desire to make that day. And not even that. Let me change my language. How much that is going to come to me that day. I'm going to start doing that. Y'all watch this shift. Y'all, we're going to talk about this 30 days from now. Watch this shift.
Sound like a challenge to me. Come on, what y'all gonna focus on? Steph gonna put it on the table. I like it. We're gonna focus on daily monetary goals. That's good. So listen, we have enjoyed this time with y'all tonight. Hope that you come on back with us every Friday and listen. You know, during the week you might find us here and there, but we're definitely here on Friday night around midnight ish. So come on back. And you know, we really do appreciate you guys coming, sharing in the conversation, sharing the broadcast, whether you're on Periscope or Facebook or YouTube, wherever you are. Thank you so much. We want you to know that we really do appreciate you. So don't ever think that you're not appreciated. And if you haven't been told, I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your love and your concern. I appreciate my sisters. I want to say that openly. I appreciate my coach. Um, just so much to be thankful for, so much to be grateful for. So we're gonna get on out of here. Y'all have a great one. Y'all stay safe. Listen, put your mask on. Stay safe. Stay out them streets. Can you please? So we can see you back here next Friday. So I will say good night.